How a hat makes you feel is what a hat is all about. The Metropolitan Museum of Manila showcases headwear in its latest exhibition, The Hat of the Matter. Here to tell us more is Curator Bambina Olivares. Bambina, thank you so much for joining us and congratulations for curating this exhibition. Share with us, what is a hat to the Filipino?
Well, thank you for having me again. It's nice to be back, Rico. A hat can be many things. I mean, what this exhibition tries to is the variety that we have. In fact, we should be a hat-wearing nation, but we're really not. I think it's all starting now. But it could be anything from, a makeshift newspaper folded to protect you against the elements, or really an all-out hat with feathers, or, all sorts of things. And we've asked artists to interpret what hats and headwear might mean for them in very many ways. And so you have everything from the fantastical to the theatrical to the conceptual to the wearable. So, we take great liberties with hats. So, and I must mention that this is a companion exhibition to Korea, a land of hats. Right. And that is a hat-wearing nation.
Absolutely.
That's a hat, 500-year rich culture of hat wearing. As fans of K-drama might know, right?
Absolutely, Bambina. So when was the height or the peak of hat wearing for Filipinos?
I think we forget that hats also indicates you would have, the Guardia Civil or something back in the day, right? During the Spanish occupation, everybody had a kind of uniform and a kind of hat that went with it. Even up to today, you have policemen, also wearing hats. And you can also say that the helmet that your Grab driver wears or the Angkas driver, that's a kind of hat as well. We shouldn't forget. Obviously, it has protective qualities. But, it's a form of headwear, you could say, and, protective at that. So, I mean, and, our history is actually rooted in the mystique or the heritage of hats, because if you recall, when the 10 datus came from Borneo to the Philippines and they landed on Panay Island, there was that exchange between the 10 datus and Maripudo, the king of the Atis, and that was a golden salakot and a golden necklace, right? So I find it very pivotal to our culture.
So what kind of hats? What kinds of hats are showcased in this exhibition? I mean, especially the earliest hat that's being exhibited here.
Well, the earliest hat, this is actually what's showing right now is a turban interpretation of a hat. That's by Wawi Navarrosa, a Filipina photographer artist based in Istanbul at the moment. But the earliest hat we have there is we have some Cordillera hats from the previous century, I think, and they were made of wood. So they're very interesting pieces, actually. And we also have salakots that were loaned to us by the Vargas Museum that have, Vargas Museum in UP has an extensive collection of hats. But otherwise, we kind of went crazy with the theme that I took a very liberal interpretation of what hats could mean. So we feature some fantastical creations by Lear, that made of plastic and, everything from, with what he does is a lot of it comes from his Aliens of Manila and Aliens of Quarantine series, which is a kind of, meditation on isolation and sustainability and pollution. He uses plastic bottles for all discarded plastic bottles. So again, layers of meaning on the brim of a hat, so to speak, right? And then we also have Mitch Dulce, who's a milliner, who, and I would say an artist, and her medium would happen to be hats, right? So beautifully fashioned hats. And there's also a lot of symbolism in each hat that she makes, because she uses tinala, which is obviously woven in the south of the Philippines by Tiboli women. And, it's very, very much representative of the way they work, the sustainability aspect of it, and also female empowerment.
Yeah,
Bambina, you wear a lot on your hat, so to speak, right?
Well, Bambina, by having this exhibition just focusing on hats might just bring back hats in fashion, especially here in the Philippines. But of course, we are in a tropical country. Most of the year it's summer. Of course, if it rains, we use umbrellas. So most probably because it's summer all year round, we don't usually wear hats most of the time. Not like in Japan or Korea, wherein you have basically 4 seasons.
Yes, I think here it's more of a fashion statement when you see people making hats, wearing hats, I should say. But also we wear, you work out, you wear your gym clothes, you go out for a walk or something, to protect from the sun. We also wear baseball caps, right? That's become the everyman's uniform of today. So, but like I said, I went a little crazy as well with that. So you have like what's showing now on the screen is it's called Queen Azinet. So it's this wild hat crocheted by the artist Aze Ong. So you can actually put it all over your body. So we're going into the realm of conceptual art already with this. But take a hat and go wild with it, right?
So the Hat of the Matter, until when is this being exhibited at the Metropolitan Museum?
The Hat of the Matter and Korea, a Land of Hats are both on show at the Metropolitan Museum of Manila in our new home in BGC. It runs until the 30th of November. So yes, please just maybe what you might like to do, I'd like to tell viewers, if you email us at info@metmuseummanila.org and kind of let us know when you want to come. When we were, because of COVID and because we're just new and we're not, the whole building we're in has not been, is still under construction. And so we have been galleries only open. For these, say, and, we are requesting visits by appointments and free registration.
Congratulations on the Hat of the Matter exhibition.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bambina, for joining us on The Final Word.
Thank you, Rico.
Curator of the Hat of the Matter.
There.